there have been utterances and public declarations culminating in the one on 4th March 2025 by Honorable Dr. Sam Mayanja, Minister of State for Land, when he went to the land at Kaz and declared that it doesn't belong to the Kabaka, and he purported to allocate or give it to some people. This was contrary to a declaration and a decision of the court in High Court Civil Suit 535 of 2017, which was brought against the Kabaka of Uganda, where it was categorically declared that this land is official Mairo, part of the 350 square miles, the official, called the official Lusuku of the Kabaka. There have been many other utterances and attacks against Kabaka's institutions like Buganda Land Board, claiming that it is not established by law and purporting to abolish it. All these are contrary to the law and court decisions, and I was instructed by the Kingdom to come to invite the press this morning and make this official statement to clear the air and tell the whole world what the true position of the facts and the law is. The land at Kaz, located in Block 273, Plot 5, is part of the 350 square miles allotted to the Kabaka of Uganda under the 19 Agreement, and title for it was created in 1923, initially under Final Certificate 18454. Later, these final certificates were converted into Milo Register volumes, and this particular title became Volume 264, Folio 25. And at the inception, it was registered in the names of His Highness Chwatu. Mark that registration in such fashion. His Highness Chwatu is registration in the official title of the Kabaka at the time. And it was not registration in the personal names of Daudi Chwa. This land in 1948 was leased by the Kabaka of Uganda to the Uganda Scouts Association for a term of 49 years with restrictive covenants that it was for purposes of scouting and camping, and the scouts were prohibited from subdividing or subleasing it, and this lease was officially registered. As you all know, in 1966, following the attack on the Kabaka's palace at Mengo, the Kabaka of Uganda, late Saidwad Mutesa, fled into exile. The central government abolished kingdoms and confiscated all official assets, including Kabaka Ship Mile, including the land at Kaz. This was vested in the Uganda Land Commission then, under the constitution which was operative in 1967. This land was returned to the Kabaka of Uganda by virtue of the Traditional Rulers Restitution of Assets and Properties Act, and is legally vested in the Kabaka of Uganda in his official capacity, being official Maya. This land is currently managed by Buganda Land Board, which is legally established, which is licensed to operate. It is the public knowledge that Uganda Land Commission, which had seized to have control over this land, in cahoots with the Scouts Association, carried out illegal transactions of subdividing the land. I've mentioned above that there was a covenant not to subdivide or lease this land without the consent of the owner, the Kabaka. So these two institutions carried out illegal activities, which the Kabaka challenged under the law, and the Commissioner for Lands subsequently cancelled all those illegal titles which were given to various entities or companies. The public should also know that the family, the one grandchild of late Sadaudi Chwa, sued the Kabaka and in the High Court, and in 2022, the High Court declared in favor of the Kabaka that this land was being falsely claimed as family land, it was official land, and up to today this decision stands, and it's not disputed that the land rightfully belongs to the Kabaka in his official capacity. Many subsequent suits which were brought after this case were successfully defended by the Kabaka, and the declaration by the High Court remains that this land is official land of the Kabaka. I want the press to note that even when the land was registered in Sekabaka Daudi Chwa, it was registered in his names, in his official name, His Highness Sekabaka Daudi Chwa, as Kabaka. And he did not own it personally. He held it in official capacity. He passed it on to the late Sir Edward Mutesa, again in official capacity as Kabaka. And it's now held by Kabaka of Uganda. The sitting Kabaka, Ronald Mutebi, also owns it as in his official capacity as Kabaka, not as Ronald Mutebi. I want to emphasize that this is official land for the Kabaka chief. It is true and it is known that Sekabaka Daudi Chwa, in his personal capacity as Daudi Chwa, owned some land, but that land was registered as Daudi Chwa. Any land that was registered in the official title of His Highness Chwatu was official land, because that title was and still is exclusive to Kabaka in his official capacity. So we urge the public not to be misled by any claims, by any wishful thinking, by any misguided declarations which are not supported by the law and facts, which are meant to excite the public and to mislead it. This is the purpose of this meeting, to call the press to disseminate the right position about the Kaz land. The Kingdom of Uganda has issued instructions to its lawyers, Messrs. K&K advocates, to take out legal action to challenge the declarations and utterances which are misleading the public, and also to take to book whoever is in disobedience of lawful court orders. This is contempt of court. Nobody is above the law. We still believe that the rule of law prevails in Uganda. If we were to believe that it doesn't, then we would all be recognizing that there is state collapse, but we don't want to believe that Uganda has reached that level. The institutions are still functioning. We want to believe so. There is separation of powers guaranteed by the 1995 Constitution, where we have the executive with its defined roles, the judiciary with its defined roles, and parliament with its defined roles. So when court makes declarations, an individual who may be excited or, under any influence cannot be free to make any declarations that violate the law, and such individuals will be liable for prosecution for contempt of court. The kingdom will stop at nothing to take such individuals